A floating protest is making waves near Cortes Island. The flotilla is blocking a marine route that could soon be used to bring heavy equipment to the island. Island Timberlands has the right to log large plots of land on Cortes, but so far a series of protests has prevented the company from getting the work started. CTV's Gord Kurbis has more.
It's a protest filled with noise and enthusiasm. That's not unusual for these anti-logging demonstrators. It's the location that's a bit different.
Well, today it's more of a sign of social solidarity and also just putting the message out that Cortesians are able to rally in many different mediums, including the ocean.
Today, a flotilla gathers on the waters off of Cortes Island. Boats, kayaks, and zodiacs are creating a symbolic blockade.
This is most likely where most of the heavy equipment will be brought in, as well as there's a definite sort of symbolism to this particular mouth, as the First Nations people used to protect their homes from warring tribes that would enter in by canoe.
Ben Howell says those protecting Cortes Island would drop boulders off of these cliffs down onto the invaders below. Although many protesters see Island Timberlands as invaders, he says they won't be getting boulders dropped on them.
Folks on the island are wanting to have peaceful and lawful protesting in regards to this. So definitely no boulders, but we thought the symbolism of this location was appropriate.
Today's blockade is also trying to keep in season with several Christmas and holiday references in their messages. There's also a Santa on board the protest barge.
Ho, 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 I left my reindeer at home and came with the kayaktivism elves. We're socially inoperable on Cortes for Christmas. Ho, 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 ho.
There was no attempt by Island Timberlands to access Cortes today. The company put their logging plans on hold after being blocked by the protesters on November 27th.
Part of us feels it's kind of like the end of a basketball game when one team is running hot, the coach on the other team hits a timeout to try to cool down the team that's running hot, and we feel like that was part of what IT was doing.
With the blockade now behind them and Island Timberlands not appearing to make any more moves towards restarting logging operations, protesters expect the rest of the month here on the island to be very quiet. But they say they are ready to reactivate should that situation change. Gord Kurbis, CTV News, Cortes Island.